principle number 3 is we value the Holy Spirit. We are a Pentecostal church, and that means that we have a high priority on the power and the presence and the person of the Holy Spirit. The Holy Spirit is one of the Godhead, Father, Son, and Holy Spirit, and we have a personal relationship with Him. We believe the Bible teaches that when we are born again, when we give our lives to Christ, it's the Holy Spirit that comes and births new life in our spirit and brings us into the position of being born again by the power of the Holy Spirit. And because of that, it's the Holy Spirit. He's the one who lives inside us. Jesus, it says, is in heaven beside His Father, and the Father and the Son live in us via the third person of the Godhead, the Holy Spirit. And so we should cultivate a relationship with the Holy Spirit. Get to know Him, get to know His personality, get to know the things He's passionate about, because He is the exact representation of the Godhead. The Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit are all one. And so when we know the Holy Spirit, we get to know who our God in heaven is all about. As well as having a personal relationship with Him, we believe that the Holy Spirit is empowering us to live a Christian life. He's empowering us for ministry and leadership and service. So if you're a leader, not only would I encourage you to have a passionate personal relationship with the Holy Spirit, but you need to be seeking after the gifts of the Holy Spirit. 1 Corinthians 12 lists 9 gifts that the Holy Spirit makes available to people through the baptism in the Spirit for the purpose of ministry and bringing the kingdom to earth. And so you should be cultivating a relationship with God, a relationship with the Holy Spirit, and seeking after those gifts within the context of love and building others up, because it's the supernatural power of the Holy Spirit that can change a person's life when all the words and everything we do in the world can't do it in any amount of time, but suddenly the power of the Holy Spirit can come and deliver people and set them free and empower them for life. And so we as leaders at C3 Church, we need to be empowered by the Holy Spirit. Sometimes people say, well, why don't we see the holiness, the power of the Holy Spirit at work in our life as much as we would like? And there are a number of reasons why, but I really think one of them boils down to a simple thing that we in the Western church have often missed, and that is that the Holy Spirit is a holy Spirit. And therefore, we need to live holy lives. And I think sometimes our self-focused, selfish Western mindset is not conducive to holy living. It's not conducive to saying no to sin, no to selfishness, no to doing it our way. And because of that, we're not truly set apart as holy. And the word holy means set apart. So if you're wanting to see more of God's power in your life, step 1 is to cultivate a relationship with God where you say, Lord, I want to live for you. You can do this if you say, Lord, just for today, I want to live for you. I want my decisions to be holy today. I want to make right choices. I want to say no to sin. And then you can say the same tomorrow, or just for this week. If you kind of have this mentality of, I'm going to say yes to Jesus and I'm never going to make any poor decision for the rest of my life, well, we're kidding ourselves, because we're all going to fall at times. But if you narrow it down and say, Lord, I want to be holy for you. I want to be set apart for you today. That kind of holy living creates an atmosphere for the Holy Spirit to come and make His home in us and empower us for holy living. So point number 3 is we value the Holy Spirit.